Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day and get ready to get those accelerated passes out. We've got another egg event going on, mainly for collection aspects, of course. As you see, we've got our it's Bug, Ice, and Steel. We've got the shiny versions down in the corner there, so you know what you're getting. Basically, we're just going to challenge Patsio's trainers. This, I forget what this team was even for. Look at those extra resource. 1.8. Hey, I'll take it. Let's go. We'll do that. Looks like me. Do I get a 1.8? I do get a 1.8 over here. We do have a Magneton, but I don't think it's really going to worry too much. I'm just throwing our Cycler, who cares. I've basically maxed out. I do need to level him up so that I can actually say he's maxed out and mean it. And basically, we're just going to get our accelerated passes and all. We'll just leave it on the thing. We'll just let them do their thing at this point. And then we'll go through all of their kits and we'll see which one's probably the best one to go for. I definitely like one of the smoochums. I think it's a tech one that has like a hail. So if you want a hail on your team, if you don't have Candace, it might be very handy to get. Next area, let's go. I do have a basically a maxed out egg nursery though, which is a little unfortunate. So it will be interesting if I get all these eggs. Once I get the accelerator passes, it will free up very easily. I think it's like 6 hours with both the upgrades. I get 4 of them and 6 hours. It's crazy to get some big damage there. You see, we're wrecking those peeps right now. A little Solgaleo. Finally leveled up for my legendary adventure. I say leveled up, it was already leveled up, maxed out anyway, but I get all the bonuses. Damn, we even got flinch, which is a bit rude. Yeah, you little egg with legs. Well, I like mine sunny side up. I should have just skipped all this, honestly, but I like doing the battles in there as well. Let's hit him, just go. Let's get Solgaleo. Only fast runs, let's go.
Time for some more training.
Waiting for the next Ascension event. That's what I'm calling them, the ones where you get like the gems and 6-star EX stuff for all your legendary adventures. I don't know who will be though. I kind of hope it's Mewtwo because I really like Mewtwo. I like Giovanni, so Mewtwo is just an exception there. But it will be interesting if we get that, or even Ho-Oh would be nice, just so I can use like Solar Eyes and all that a little bit better. I say better, but you know what I mean, like so I can kind of get some extra damage out. I should probably say with like our sync moves and stuff like that. Is there actually a next area, or is it just? There are a lot of these events. I don't remember there being so many, like... I remember there being 3. I don't think there was 4. Let's go, boys. Literally, because it's all me. Hit him with that Glow Ninjutsu or whatever. Ninjutsu? How did I even mess that up, seriously? X attack, race you. Let's get some speed up. Race you, that's speed, isn't it? Raise uses, yep, we'll do that. Let's just make our moves hit a little harder. We'll be able to get our turn bar to let our moves hit a little harder, I should say. I mean, we get move gauge refresh as well, which is handy. Yeah, show those kids who's boss.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Damn straight, get out of here, youngster Joey. Alright, cool. That's all for that's right there. Not Joey, but you know, it is what it is. We got our event missions here as well. You know, do eggs, get egg event stuff, hatch lots of eggs. I've already hatched a couple eggs just from the day, and some of that's just from the daily login stuff there. As you can see, there's also some, just like a smoochum egg there if you want it, a seal egg. You know what we're gonna get. We've got it all down the bottom there. So that's that there. Let's buy our accelerated pass for our excellent program. Going with this. Plus, you know, I might as well show me spending gems on the screen, hey? Because I know people like seeing that. That'll teach me. Whatever, 3 hours to throw that on. 37 minutes. So by the time I finish this, I might get another couple eggs in there. They are not the event ones, though. Alright, let's go through the kits of them all, shall we? So now we're going to go through all the kits for all the eggmons you can get, and I'll give you my personal preference. I'm going to split them up, strike, support, tech in that order, unless I've messed up the orders in the top there. But we'll obviously find out. So first off is going to be our main character, Parasect, or Paras, or whatever you want to use there. They're all going to have life, so all be unable to be paralyzed, which is handy. For your strike unit, you're going to have Victory Lap, which will apply crit hit next to the user when it knocks out an opponent with a move, and then Super Duper Effective, which will power up your moves if they are super effective. So if they're weak to bug, you can do extra damage, even more so, I should say, which isn't too bad. You're coming in with an X Scissor, which I love to see. X attack, increase your attack. Hang in there, raise your defense and special defense. Also gives you gradual healing, so it's a good way to keep yourself in there. And Fell Stinger, drastically raise the user's attack when it knocks out a target with this move. I think that's 3 with drastically, I'm not entirely sure, but you know, I think sharply is 2, drastically is 3. So it's going to give you a little bit of extra attack there. Looks like what you'd want to do is go X attack, maybe hang in there once to get that defenses up. Knock out a unit with Fell Stinger, and then just swap over to X Scissor and start smacking. Not too bad. I'd call it alright. Now it's pretty standard. And now for the support one, we've got Life. Obviously, we've gone through. First Aid 2, restore the user's health by about 30% of its max health the first time it is in a pinch in each battle. In a pinch is about 30% health. It's when your health bar goes red, basically. It's going to about 30% of your health. You're going to get 30% back, obviously. Unless you get knocked out entirely, then it doesn't really help you there, does it? And Revenge Boost 1 will give you a 20% chance of charging your move gauge by 1 when you get hit with an attack move. Very good for a tank unit, which some supports can be used as. So it'll be very interesting to see. Fury Cutter, you know, it's alright, I guess. X attack all, so give everyone attack up. That's not too bad. Stand Together gives you defense and speed, very Skylar-esque. That's usually how I judge a support. Is it close to Skylar? Then it's probably good. And then Leech Life, which is going to restore your health. Obviously, it's like a little bit of a drained ability there, which isn't too bad. It is a 3-gauge move, though. That's actually not too bad. The X attack all is pretty handy to have, and the defense and speed for everyone as well. So very physical offense, defense kind of there. And then for our tech one, we have the shiny Parasect here. If you want, there's the Paras. It's a little bit more of a red-orange than an orange. Your Life, obviously we've gone through before. Stamina Reserves will charge the user's move gauge by 2 when it is in a pinch. So once it hits that 30% threshold, you'll get an extra 2 gauges on your move bar. Lets you get those big moves out. Pinpoint Entry, raise the user's accuracy by 1 stat when it enters the battle. This gives you an extra chance to hit any of your low accuracy moves. The main one being Stun Spore down here, as you can see, leaves the target paralyzed. If you need to paralyze someone, it's not super helpful, I don't think. There's a lot of paralysis units you can get, but you know, an extra one can't hurt. But really, I think what you're wanting for is for this Screech here, sharply lowers the target's defense. And then you do have X Scissor, which isn't too bad. You don't have a really high attack stat. But the fact that you can lower down their defenses pretty effectively and pretty fast, really, because you're lowering it by 2. Also has a chance to raise your defense and special defense and give you a bit of gradual healing as well. Those should be pretty good there. If you are finding that you need to lower some defenses and you don't have a lot of units, might be the way to go. Next up is going to be our Butterfree and main character, obviously. You're going to get your Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. We're not even going to talk about tackle as well. Yes, we get bug shift on all of them. It's going to make all of your tackles into normal type abilities. I don't care. No one's going to be using tackle, let's be completely honest. That being said, it does have bug shift. All your normal type moves will be bug type moves. Power Reserves 2 powers up the user's moves when in a pinch. So once you hit that 30% threshold, you get a little bit of a power boost, which isn't too bad. And then Super Effective 1 powers up moves that are super effective. Not too bad, especially for a strike unit. You want that kind of stuff, you know, lots of extra damage capabilities there. For its moves, we've got Tackle, who cares? X Speed, which is going to sharply raise your speed. Race You, which is going to raise your speed and your crit rates. That's probably the first one you'd use. You got Race You, X Speed, and then just follow up with Consistent Bug Buzz, which is going to have a low chance of lowering their special defense. Plus, it's literally 4 times stronger than Tackle, so why wouldn't you be using that? Next is going to be our Butterfree, which is going to be the shiny variant as well. I wish it was the pink one, like from the anime, but you know, is what it is. First off, we've got Bug Shift, who cares, let's be honest. Second is First Aid 2, restore the user's health by about 30% of its max health. The first time it is in a pinch each battle, so once you hit that 30% health threshold, you'll be able to get that 30% health up, which will just keep you in the battle a little bit longer. And then Natural Remedy, remove all status conditions from the user the first time it is inflicted by a status condition each battle. I'm pretty sure that means like you burn, poison, and all that. So you get burn or poison, just get rid of that. You won't take damage over time, which will be handy. And you can stay in the fight a little bit longer. Tackle, who cares? X Defense all, increase everyone's defense by 2, which isn't too bad. And then Stand Together, raise the defense and speed of all allied sync pairs. I think that's only by 1 though. So you're going to give everyone a +2 defense and then a +2 speed. And then you have your X Defense all, which is going to be +2 defense, +2 defense. Max defense for everyone, not too bad. And then Struggle Bug, which is actually pretty handy because it just lowers the target's special attack. Not a chance to or anything like that, you just hit it. lowers their special attack, done, easy. And then on top of that, you're going to be increasing your defense as well. Very defensive one here. Wish it was special defense as well instead of speed, maybe. That'd be pretty handy to have. But all in all, the X defense is pretty handy to have, not going to lie. And then we have our tech version here, which has bug shift, who cares. Stamina reserves 2, charges the user's move gauge by 2 when it is in a pinch in battle. So hits that 30%, you're going to get an extra 2 bars. And then pinpoint entry, raise your accuracy by 1. You know, just make sure you hit all the abilities that you need to. For its abilities, though, you do have tackle. Again, who cares? X special defense. Raise your special defense by 2. And then hang in there, raise the user's defense and special defense. And also gives yourself gradual healing. So max special defense, plus 2 on defense. And then you have your X special defense double use. And then we have sleep powder, puts the target to sleep. I don't know if putting the target to sleep is super useful, but I don't know a lot of units that do that, other than like maybe Cyrus and Darkrai, and I think Lara and Jigglypuff, but I'm not entirely sure. So it's not super wow to me. If it was X special defense all, this would probably be my favorite one. Next up is the Magneton, which is going to be a steel type version, not like an electric type version. All of them are going to have unbending, which means their defense can't be lowered. For the strike unit, power reserves 2, ups moves in a pinch. We know that, and super, you know, they've all got pretty similar abilities, as you can tell. Power reserves and super duper effective. Mirror shot, which isn't too bad, lowers the target's accuracy, pretty high chance of doing that, like a moderate chance. X special attack, increases special attack. And then on my mark, increasing your defense, special defense, and crit rate. Actually pretty handy there. And then flash cannon has a pretty small chance of lowering the target's special defense. Pretty, you know, just all-round attacker, bit of heightening your defense, special defense, and crit. It's kind of not too bad. And then also your special attack, so a lot of buff increases there. And then depending on what you want to throw out there, mirror shot's not too bad, or flash cannon. Flash cannon's got higher accuracy, I'd probably be running that anyway, especially since it's a strike unit. Next up is our support Magneton. It's going to have unbending, obviously. First aid 2, which is going to heal you by 30% once you hit that 30% threshold of your own health. And then quick cure, which will remove confused, flinching, and trapped from the user whenever they're inflicted. I don't know if that means confused and flinching at the same. If you get confused and then remove it, can you remove flinching with it as well? Haven't tested it. Let me know down below. But that's going to be our support abilities there. We've got Mirror Shot. I think they all have Mirror Shot as well, which is going to lower the enemy's accuracy. Defense, which is going to increase your defense. And then Stand Together. It's going to increase it for all allies. So the defense is only yourself, but the Stand Together is for all allies. And then Gyro Ball, its power is doubled if the target speed has risen. So if you're fighting against things that have a lot of high speed increasing, maybe could be useful here. Otherwise, Mirror Shot lowering the accuracy is always not a bad option there to make sure that they can't, you know, can increase your defense as much as you want, but if they can't hit you, you're in the fight a little bit longer, you know? And then we have our shiny Magneton, which is our tech one. It's going to have unbending, obviously. Headstrong, which means your attack can't be lowered. So 2 stats can't be lowered, not too bad. And then stamina reserves 2, charges the user's move gauge by 2 when it is in a pinch. So as it hits that little 30% threshold, you're going to get a little bit of extra move gauge there, get some damage out. Got Gyro Ball to hit them with, if their speed goes up, you can hit them a little bit harder. X speed is going to increase your speed. So Gyro Ball only works on the enemy as well. Probably should have really emphasized that. If the enemy speed has been increased. X speed is going to increase your speed, and then hang in there, defense and special defense, and also gradual healing. A little bit tankiness there, a little bit of speed increase. And then we also have Screech to lower the target's defense, which is never too bad, especially the fact that it's shiny. I think that's probably going to be the better one out of them. Moving on to Dewgongs now. We've got our shiny strike here as well. As you can see, not really much different. It's kind of just like a golden Dewgong. Just when you kind of think of it, it sounds like a really bad award you'd win at a game ceremony. All of them are going to have Snow Shelter, which is going to protect them from any hail damage. So if a snowstorm is happening, you're not going to take damage from it. For our strike, we're going to have Power Reserves 2. Powers up moves in a pinch once you hit 30% health. Get a power increase. We've gone through it a lot. And then Super Duper Effective. Powers up moves that are super effective. So if it's super effective, more extra damage, you know? Very good. We've got Icicle Spear, which will attack the target 2 to 5 times in a row. Kind of like Bullet Seed, but Ice type. Special Attack, which doesn't help Icicle Spear. And then Keep It Up. Going to raise your speed and give you gradual healing. And then Blizzard never misses during a hailstorm. Has a very small chance of leaving the target frozen. I think that's really what you're going to be using. Get a hail set up and then be able to just start spamming out a bit of a blizzard here. All in all, I probably wouldn't really want Icicle Spear if this special attack was both attacks. then maybe you could kind of do something with Icicle Spear. Considering it's a 2 gauge though, I'd rather just spend the extra gauge here and just spam out Blizzard. Next up is our support one, Snow Shelter. We've gone through. First Aid 2 restores the user's health by about 30% once it hits about 30% in its health. Once that health bar turns red, you're going to get a 30% health in like heal basically, which is nice. And the Revenge Boost has a chance of charging the user's move gauge when the user is hit by an attack move. So once it gets hit, you have a chance of getting a little bit of move gauge back, which isn't too bad, especially since you don't have a grid, don't have any like MP refreshes or anything like that, or NG refreshes. Having that Revenge Boost will be pretty handy to have there. Icicle Spear, you know, we've gone through it already. Special Defense, Razor uses Special Defense. Let's Keep Cool raises your Special Defense and speed of all allies. So already this is looking pretty good. And then Ice Beam has a very small chance of leaving the target frozen. Not nearly as useful as like Blizzard, I suppose, considering you do have that Snow Shelter there. First Aid, Revenge Boost, Ice Beam. If you can get the freeze off, it's not too bad, but it is only support unit, so you're probably going to be sitting there and using it for the defense all, honestly. Special defense all, I should say. That's not too bad already. But other than that, it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of lackluster, really. If you like, it doesn't have a cohesive kit, doesn't work together, you know. And lastly is going to be our Tech Dewgong. It's going to have Snow Shelter, we've gone through already. Stamina Reserves, charge users move gauge by 2 the first time it is in a pinch each battle. And then Hostile Environment. One of my favorite abilities for a tech unit is to have the increased chance of inflicting status conditions with additional effects and moves. What could that possibly mean, right? Has Icicle Spear, we've gone through that already. X Speed, increasing your speed, not too bad. Hang in there, the user's defense and special defense, which will make the user gradually heal itself. And then Ice Beam has a small chance of leaving the target frozen. I'll be completely honest, I like the tech one over the support one here, just because you have Hostile Environment, which is going to increase your chance of freezing an enemy with your Ice Beam. And then you're going to be able to, obviously, Ice Beam. On top of that, gradual healing, defense and special defense, and speed. Not too bad. If you need a special defense unit, this is not going to be too bad. It is only a +2 though, as opposed to Missy, who has a +2 to all allies, and you have, you know, X special defense all, as opposed to just special defense all, essentially. And now we're moving on to our Nicki Minaj, Jynx, sorry. All of them are going to have Tauntless, which is going to mean that their special attack can't be lowered. So you can't lower their special attack, very handy to have. Power Reserves 2 for our Strike is going to increase the power of our moves when you're in a pinch. Hit 30% health, you're going to get a power boost, which is always nice. Pinpoint Entry raises the user's accuracy by 1 when it enters the battle. So once the battle starts, you get a +1 accuracy, nice and easy. Powder Snow has a small chance of leaving the target frozen. It's going to hit everyone. It's a 1-bar move, not too bad. Special Attack is going to increase your special attack, obviously. Race to You is going to increase your speed and crit rate. So you're going to get 1+ accuracy, a +2 crit, +4 special attack. And then you've got Blizzard, which is has never misses during a hailstorm. Who cares about that? You've got Pinpoint Entry. Has a small chance of leaving the target frozen. 151 damage. I'm going to say this is pretty good for just a generic strike unit. Throw it in, hit it with Blizzard, go home. Nice and easy there. Next up, for the support one, we have Dauntless, obviously. We're going to have First Aid 2, which will restore the user's health by about 30% of its max health the first time it is in a pinch, so it hits that 30% threshold. You're going to get a 30% heal, which is always nice to have for a support unit. And then Natural Remedy, whenever you get hit with like a burn, a poison, a sleep, or anything like that, rub some Vicks Vapor Rub on you and you'll be feeling good as new. You won't have to deal with that again for the first time in battle, at least. Powder Snow, small chance of leaving target frozen. It's a 1 gauge AoE, I'm not going to complain about it. X Special Attack all give everyone on your team +2 special attacks, so +4. And then we have Brainstorm, which also is all allies, which is going to raise your special attack and speed. So it's going to be +6 special attack and +2 speed. Not too bad already. On top of that, we have Icy Wind. I thought Icy Wind hit all allies, because I'm pretty sure Price and Dewgong, their Icy Wind hits all allies. This one just says only 1. So I'm not really sure. You can't even see it behind the Magneton. Hang on. There we go. Right here. It says only 1 opponent. Not entirely sure there, but I'm pretty sure it hits everyone. Worst case scenario, it hits 1 and it lowers their speed. You're going to increase everyone's special attack. That's a pretty handy support unit to have, honestly. A very good, like, plug it in, offensive support, give yourself a lot of buffs, let everyone do a lot more damage, which is always nice. And if you don't have Candace or Bomber Snow, you're going to love this unit. We've got our Shiny Jynx, possibly, and for our tech one, Dauntless, which we know. Snow Shelter protects users from taking damage in a hailstorm. Oh, that's a little weird. And then Healing Hail 1 restores users' health whenever the Pokemon takes an action during a hailstorm. Now, why would it need to have a lot of hail bonuses, do you reckon? Because we have Ice Beam, which is not too bad. You're going to have a chance to leave the target frozen. Pretty cool. X Speed, hang in there, which is going to increase your defense and special defense and give you gradual healing. And you have Hail. I think, honestly, just because it has a weather effect, the tech one is probably my favorite. But it is so close to this support one with the with this bonus here. It's very similar to the Butterfree. You know, a lot of defensive buffs and that. On top of that, you had Struggle Bug. Kind of same thing with this. If Icy Wind hits all enemies, I'm going to say it's literally like 1 point above the tech one here, just because it has Hail. I do like units that do that. Getting a free Hail unit, I'm going to take it. Alrighty, so they're going to be all of the Eggmons there. Let's go in and do some summons, shall we? I don't even know who's in the banners right now, but I suppose we'll find out. There's actually no one here that I kind of need. Like, I've kind of got one copy of everyone, so I'm kind of happy. Maybe we'll just do our daily discounts on everyone. We'll call that the win, hey? But we'll see what we can get here. We probably should have gone into the full screen. I forget which one it is. It's not that one. Okay. I have 2 screens, that's right, yeah. Bet you were freaking out there for a second, eh? Alright, we got, yep, Molly, yep, fresh 3 new 6-star EX. Let's go, Blue. Come on, give me a winner here. Give me a winner. We got one. I've actually put the effort into my Red and Venusaur. I forget what I was using him for. I think it was for the Champion Stadium, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to just put the effort into him just to let his Frenzy Plant do a little bit more damage in that. And the Potion All. Damn, Blue does not want to join our team. Like, we got 5 copies of Red in, like, what was it, 180 things, and then we've done that, we haven't even got 1. Maybe we just get really lucky, and then one summon will do. We'll do, like, the 1, the 3, and the 5, and we'll get 5 copies of him in those, you know? That'd be pretty cool to see. Let's do our daily discounts on Poppy Tinkertongue. Come on, another copy would be alright. We've already got a 2-banger from it. We'll take a 4-star pair up. That lets me get the 3 or 4 units that I have that are 4-star up. I guess may as well use them. Also, I can use them for Eggmons as well. Ooh, is that Hilda? That's a 5-star. Thanks, Maxi. We got a 5-star ticket from Maxi at least. Got something. It hasn't been a complete waste of effort here. Using Silver. What are we getting here? Just because it gave us the lightning, we're going to let this one play out. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe for the best Eggmons in the Bug Steel Ice event. Grab yourself a nice sip of coffee as we see what we get here. We'll also get a Bianco. That'd be about right, actually. I was really hoping it was going to be someone. You know, I was going to have a sip and then just spit it out. Be like, what? We got to use Zed again? Or something? No. Of course not. And we got Raihan here. Why not? Maybe we get a copy of Raihan. That'd be pretty cool to finish off the video, eh? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it, game? Oh, look at that. Well, hey, I don't need that Jynx anymore. I've got myself a Candace and a Bomb of Snow for the hail there. Thank you all for watching. We'll throw the daily scare in, why not? Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know down below what Eggmons you want and what are your favorites. And I will see you in the next video, which will be something. Catch you around.